Hello everyone, and welcome to Dead Internet Chronicles, where I observe and react to the internet of old and new, examining what I perceive to be a complex collection of chatbot chaos. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to help me grow my channel. Please do be aware, the themes discussed in this video may be dark and unconventional, and my narration is not explicitly an endorsement. That being said, let's get started. So today, this thread is from the paranormal board of 4chan, or X as it's called. Not Twitter X, but 4chan X. And this one is called WikiTeaLeaves. It says, go to Wikimedia Commons random file and reply with what you got. It's that simple. It says WikiTeaLeaves is about using chaos to find meaning. You can share your interpretations about the images or edits that are posted, or you can just sit back, relax, and embrace the earthly static. Even finding meaninglessness is valid. If an image is over 4 megabytes, there's usually a smaller resolution option below the image. You can also just press Alt-Shift-X on Wikimedia to get a new image. If you're not saving the image with its given file name, include it in the text of your reply. The file name often gives convenient and ready context for the image. Going even further, including the image link can make it even easier for others to start digging if they find your image interesting. From what I've experienced so far, reverse image searching a nameless, linkless Wikimedia image is almost impossible, as most of these images exist on 0 pages on the internet. If anyone has knowledge how to do this, please give that info. Otherwise, know that by not including the name or the link to your image, you might be creating a dead end, or maybe not, and I'm just really inexperienced with these things. This thread's idea here is a new one, so any feedback is welcome. Have fun, shuffle over to Wikimedia and see what you get. Probably the best part is that there are no wrong answers. So this is a really cool thread, because it's interesting to just use randomness to find meaning in things. And like, I've skimmed through, I've posted in this thread, so you're going to see one of my posts. I don't see a lot of people trying to find meaning in the pictures that they get. I really just see people posting their picture and hoping that others kind of, add their own meaning to it. So we'll scroll, and we're just going to hover over these and expand them and see if we find any meaning in them. So here it looks like what appears to be an athlete of some sort, probably European, signing an autograph. And I don't know what the meaning of this is, but I can only interpret it in a way that says that, yes, there are some people that will be more famous and more successful and more well-known and popular than we are. But it's okay. It's okay to be a fan. You know, athletes need fans too. And here we have Old Barns at Walton Down. It looks like just an old barn of some sort in the wilderness. I don't know what this means, but my interpretation of it is that loneliness is common. And everybody gets lonely sometimes. Like there's nobody in this photo. There's not a person in the photo, but there's somebody taking the photo. So they were alone probably when they took this photo. This kind of gives like a liminal space vibe too. Like, I don't know, like an outdoor liminal space. But moving on. We've got northwest of CCC Chungkwang Primary School. And it looks like somewhere in Southeast Asia, I would assume. I don't know where in Southeast Asia. But it is somewhere, for sure. And this is really interesting. I love the architecture. I really love that about a lot of those places, is the really dense infrastructure. Personally, I don't think I could live in that, but it's fun to visit those places. This thread name doesn't really quickly imply the thread topic like the old one, or like other generals. That's a good point. But it'll probably be solved in the next thread, maybe. Here we've got what looks like a river of some sort, and it has Greek writing, maybe? I don't know, that looks Greek to me, but I don't know for sure. I'm not a linguist. But it's just an empty river. It's really interesting. I like the composition of this photo and the colors. Very kind of faded, but it works. And here we've got a picture of Earth. Not sure what continent that is, but that is Earth. This person said, "Sorry to hear. Hopefully the association catches on. The reason I chose this name was because someone was complaining about how random threads should belong on B, and at least 2 people like this one. But I see your point. Next OP will say true random thread somewhere near the top for clarity, unless enough people are put off by it to ditch WTL altogether for TRT. Thanks for the feedback." Someone said, "Mine was over 4 megabytes and a picture of a farm road. Great thread, dude." I don't know if that was sarcasm or not, but it kind of looked like it. This person says, "Kind of neat how this person is using a marker to create something, and the next image is a ramshackle barn. But then the next image is architected compound, tennis court plus school. That alone wouldn't be that impressive, but the color scheme of the facility is exactly the writing/drawing guy's uniform." Is it really? In the OP it says, "If an image is over 4 megabytes, there's usually a smaller resolution option below the image." Also says there are no wrong answers. Maybe that farm would have meant something to me. And this person just linked the random file page and embedded their photo with a link, but it didn't work, so we'll have to open that. And it's a double portrait statue of Pharaoh Neusser Munchin Smack 6794-03.jpg. And it looks like 2 pharaohs. Really, really cool. These were actual, they were based on actual people. That's just crazy to me that, so these statues existed of real people. And then they just embedded it again in the actual image board. Fun fact, this photo was taken at 554.4 meters above sea level. Huh. That is a really neat fact. I would have never guessed that, but, I guess it's true. I guess it is true, and I like those houses. Those are interesting colors, but it looks like a hellscape to live in, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a really annoying place to live. Dead Beans Parade on Lundi Gras afternoon, Monday the day before Mardi Gras Day, in the Mid-City Esplanade Ridge section of New Orleans. There's a whole gallery of photos from this event, and it's just a Dead Beans Parade. And it looks like a place where people dress up and just act funky. And that looks really cool. That looks like a fun place to be. Nice, hip, young people. So now we've got a river overlay. The river picture overlaid over the Earth picture. And it kind of works. That's weird. It's the same angle and everything. That's crazy. Here we have just a random rock called Dambashaba Hill. I don't know where that's at, but we can find out real quick. Let's find out real quick. It's in Botswana. Alright, so now we've got a van with some, looks like Asian text on it. So this is somewhere in Southeast Asia. This is FAW GBOW 52. And it just says van. Someone said the abstraction layer or blur or whatever that is gross to stare at and probably picks up demons. Yeah, I can see that. It's Brittany Blank. Dream Within a Dream tour. That must have been Britney Spears' tour. This is interesting. The photo was taken for the Geograph project. The Geograph Britain and Ireland project aims to collect geographically representative photographs and information for every square kilometer of Great Britain and Ireland. That's crazy. They're trying to capture the entire square mile, or every square kilometer, not miles. They don't use miles in England. Disco ball IV bag with matching roller skates. Guy on right dressed up like a can of squirt. Crayfish inbound. What vest guy has They Might Be Giants t-shirt. Telephone poles like crosses / crucifixes. All the skelly imagery. There's a lot to process here. We'll definitely check the gallery. And that was about the parade. Someone said, knock yourself out, dude, to this guy. And let's see what they posted. It's just a picture of a dirt road somewhere in the rural parts of, well, I don't know where that's at. I really don't know where that's at. It could be anywhere in the world. Then we've got microfilm. And this is really weird. It's just a picture of some kind of scan of a piece of paper that has, looks like army hospital information on it. I don't know. Map of shrinkage swelling hazard zones of clay soils in Persac-sur-Rivolier. Translated from French using Google Translate, comes from a gallery of similar maps. It's a map of this place in France. Unrelated to the dairy of Stephen King's fictional multiverse. And it's Derry, New Hampshire. And it's a map. It's weird how two people got maps back to back. That's crazy. It seems unremarkable, but this user is a massive contributor of audio, photos, and videos, so check out their page. And it's not going to load. Oh, it's just, are those bricks? I really don't know. So here we've got a bunch of horses. And a bunch of people on horses. View of part of Quebec from the ISS. That's cool. And then a random Macedonian piece of armor, maybe. Here's a random piece of artwork. That's really cool, though. I like the mountain. I like the painting and everything. And it's like, it's a painting within a painting. No, that's freaky. Ride that wave, Anons. Here's a poem. Hark, 'tis heard in sunny glades, glowing with delight, glad with merry song of birds, musical and bright. Welcome to our valley fair and to our mountains old, when nature's gentlest charms are blent with loftiest grandeur bold. Welcome to our whispering woods and to our fields so fair, where sweetest voices chiming fill the glowing summer air. That's sweet. Very sweet. Alright, so that's all we're going to do today. We're just going to do a little bit of the thread. But there's a lot more to check out here. So I would go and find this thread on 4chan, the paranormal board, because there are a lot of photos in here. There's a whole lot to unpack. Let me know if you find any meaning in the photos that you're given. It's always fun to do, and I think this is a really interesting concept for a 4chan thread. I've never seen anything like this. It just seemed to pop up recently. So yeah, go and look at the WikiTeaLeaves thread on 4chan. Let me know what you find. If you find any cool photos on the Wikimedia Commons website, let me know what you found. And I think it'll be cool. I think you'll have fun. And if you post on this thread, you might just find a deeper meaning in something. So it's something to think about. Anyway, with that being said, I am going to end this video. So it's been fun, and I thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.